carriages at a standstill, the signs of yet another train strike. Now it's the turn of the driver. No pay rise in 3 years, they say. It's a time to take a stand. On the picket line at Piccadilly in Manchester, some of the 500 drivers striking in the region. Dave's been working in the rail industry for 32 years and says this is the most challenging time he's faced.
I'm angry that we've had to get to this position. There's no need for it, because there could have been discussions taking place and matters could have been resolved without need for strike action.
The concern is as inflation rises, Dave's level of pay remains the same, but train drivers across the UK earn £54,000 on average per year.
Some might say, yes, you're well paid. We have got a good standard of living, but it's because over many, many years we've negotiated on our terms and conditions, our flexibility. We need to get a pay rise to protect ourselves from the cost of living.
Thousands of drivers across 9 companies agreed 2 weeks ago they'd strike for 24 hours after a deadlock dispute over pay and conditions.
We told both the government and the companies back in February this year that all bets were off because of the change in the cost of living crisis. Everyone's ignoring us. Some people in the Department of Transport think that they can modernise the railway, which basically in their terms get all the productivity they want for nothing.
But with strikes comes disruption, from football to cricket matches, summer getaways to the everyday commute. Tens of thousands of people impacted. Like Casey, who today should be at his friend's wedding.
We did not realise the full extent of the strike and the fact that the main station in our city would be completely shut down today. And of course, all the other methods of public transport for getting there are either fully booked or untenable price-wise for getting to this particular area. So it's very frustrating to have to miss such a pivotal moment in some of our friends' lives.
And the frustration amongst those flooding into Manchester was clear too.
I think it's just being a bit greedy, to be honest, especially the way everybody else is having to cope with the money and everything going up.
The strikes didn't have to happen if they paid them the money that they're asking for, and the government, the corporations don't want to pay them.
How does it make you feel that they are out here today, that they're striking, that they're causing disruption?
Because they can't be bothered doing anything else, that's what. Well, they're brainwashed, even at that age.
It's a bit unfair on everyone, isn't it, really? I don't think anyone wins.